So guys, for you guys to know, I'm trying to be more consistent with bringing experts that walk the talk, so we can always have good value here at Funnel Genie, so you can become more successful with what we offer you, especially uh, the way we're growing, and people finally are starting to have results. Deliveries are getting better, especially in UAE. Our delivery rate for some people is 80%. That's crazy. Okay, and that's the goal for Saudi Arabia as well. Uh, and we need people that understand Facebook really well, and obviously other traffic sources. So that's why I'm inviting uh, successful marketers, that are doing this for a living. Okay, are doing this for a living, and and can give a lot of value, So let's see if my friend is coming. Let's see. So we're gonna be starting anytime soon, guys. So be ready. Be ready. Uh, any questions? Any questions? You can ask here, guys. What would you like to learn today? Today, basically, what she's gonna cover is about how to basically dominate the Facebook algorithm. As you guys know, um, the Facebook algorithm. I mean, a lot of people have become millionaires with the Facebook algorithm, and it's something that you need to be basically obsessed about learning, because it changes continuously. And I'm gonna make you a host. Okay, so as I was saying, it changes continuously, and that's why you need people that actually walk the talk and are doing it at a high level with big volumes, a lot of money, and are on the trenches. And this is why, can you hear me, Christina? Let's see if you can hear me.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you?
Good. So I just published the video in the group, and people are starting to come in.
Woohoo, exciting.
So I kept it a secret. I said that you obviously are doing really well on Facebook as an affiliate, and how old are you right now?
I'm 28.
28, and you have been doing affiliate marketing for how many years?
So I got into affiliate marketing at 14 when I was just a teenager. I didn't even speak English back then. I remember I'm originally from Hungary. So it's quite a story.
From a poor country like me, and
Yeah.
and you were able to crack the code, and now I see you live the real internet lifestyle.
Yeah, that was my dream, actually, to end up in California. And here I am, 14 years later. I actually moved here like a year and a half ago here.
Nice. So you were doing affiliate marketing from Hungary?
Yeah, from Hungary. If I may share my story, it goes back to when I was 14. My dad gave me an ebook. He wanted me to be independent, and instead of sending me to college, he was thinking I probably should do my own business. And I had the drive to make money because my parents never could afford to go on a vacation or like even buy, quality food or getting me clothes and stuff like that. So I was motivated to make money for those things. So at 17, I managed to buy my first car. No one had a car in my high school. It was like, very outstanding coming from Hungary, right? Yes. And then I treated affiliate marketing, to be honest, as a game, like just to make pocket money. And then my dad lost his job at when I was like 21. And that was the moment for me when I was like, okay, I know how to make money with online marketing. Now it's the time to step it up and treat it as a business, you know? And that was the moment because he had a lot of mortgages, and our home was, you know, at stake. Like we were gonna lose the home where we were. It was like a tiny little shitty apartment, but still, that's all we had, you know, and it was at stake. So I was like, I need to step it up and treat affiliate marketing as a business. And I managed to pay off all of his mortgages and debt in about half a year, thanks to affiliate marketing. And I started traveling and exploring the world, taking my mom to Japan and Thailand and different places. And now I managed to retire my parents in California too. So not only me being here, but they are here too with me.
Wow, wow, that's nice. That's nice. And the key thing that you said so far is you took this as a profession.
Yeah,
Once you took this as a profession, that's when you started seeing success.
exactly.
And this is a lot of the things that a lot of people, you know, they join Funnel Genie, and they're like, okay, if I don't make money in 14 days, this doesn't work.
Oh yeah, that's like complete BS. Like you gotta treat it as a business and not give up. Yeah.
Also, do you have a presentation, or we're just gonna talk?
I'm going to talk, but do you mind if I turn the video on? I
Yes, yes,
realize
yes. We want. I told them you were pretty.
I was ready. I'm just not used to Zoom. I usually do go to webinar or Skype or Facebook, but not Zoom. So
Okay, let's
I
see.
just saw that.
Are you married or single?
I'm not married. I have a boyfriend.
Okay. Oh, all my affiliates, you know.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, I'm not married, but for me, starting a family was not priority for me. Traveling and living the freedom and taking care of my parents first was my number one priority.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, so just go, and today the topic is going to be about the algorithm, right?
Yeah, three proven ways to outsmart the algorithm.
Okay, let's go.
All right, so by the end of this presentation today, you guys are going to know how to get cheaper quality traffic, because it's all about, you know, the algorithm is very smart and super sophisticated. And if you feed the algo with the right actions and the right data, then you're gonna make good money, and you can get better quality traffic at a cheaper price. So that is the goal of running on Facebook, to get quality traffic, because Facebook can send you shit traffic, like very bad quality traffic, at an overpriced price, and it can give you like good quality traffic. And usually, I don't know, are you familiar with the term quality score?
Yes.
So Facebook will that's good. I love it. Facebook will give each advertiser a quality score based on how good do they do on the platform. So Facebook's goal, one thing an advertiser needs to understand is that their goal is to provide good user experience. And how do you do that? So let's go over the three major things that I like to focus on before I launch an ad, to make sure that I am working with the algorithm and not against it. Okay, you guys ready?
Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready. And how much have you think you have spent on Facebook to this day?
Ooh. Seven figures, over seven figures for
So,
sure, every
so
year. Yeah.
millions of dollars.
I have a team that we are running with, and honestly, I have a kind of like a gray hat background where you needed to cloak, and I wanted to make sure that when I go public and start to teach people publicly, I cannot be proud of that. So I wanted to be running offer types that I can be proud of and share publicly. So I was like, can you really make money with completely white hat tactics, completely white hat offers? And here I am to prove that, yeah, you can make money with it. And we did the switch with my team about a year and a half ago, and dived into all white hat. So
Nice. And by the way, for the people that don't know you, I mean, you have been with the top guys, masterminds, right? You learn from, what's the name of the guy? Tim Bird, right?
yeah,
Tim
yeah.
Bird, and you go to all the affiliate summit, and you know most of the people in the industry, basically, right?
Well, that's my so after I made the first big amount of money with affiliate marketing, I paid off my dad's dad, and my goal was to really network with people because that's how you learn more. So given that I'm a girl and like I liked I'm very outgoing, you know, when it comes to like networking. I like to go. I was following the STM meetups first of all, like all around the world. So the first meetup I went to was in Hong Kong. It turned out not to be an STM meetup, but I didn't even know back then, you know, what a meetup would be. I just went to the after my heart and what I wanted to network with people. And I met the founders of STM, Stack That Money, the forum. And that was the start of like my journey of being an influencer in the industry because I met all the people and I met the right people and I implemented, you know, the stuff that I have learned from the right people. So
Awesome.
that's
Awesome.
very important. That's why you guys should always network and meet
So,
people.
so do you believe networking, going to those events is part of your success?
Definitely. Yeah, definitely.
And investing in yourself, obviously, right?
For sure. Yeah. Like attending private masterminds and having my own too. Like I did a couple in China, in Russia, in Barcelona, in Vegas. So I do it on my own and I get to meet like amazing people. It's not just, you know, having a brand name in the industry attracts a lot of people who want to work with you and who want to share too and who want to learn from you, and like it's a win-win for everyone, you know, when you get to meet the right people.
We do business in Dubai, so maybe one day you
Yeah,
can do a mastermind in Dubai for us.
nice. Yeah, I was thinking about going to Dubai. I've been invited before, but it's just so far. Now
I'm
I'm
coming
really
back.
like focusing on family and trying to like settle for a little bit and stay in the US, not travel too much. Yeah.
Okay. So let's get started with the three things that they can do to get good quality traffic and outsmart the Facebook algorithm. Who's ready, guys? Say yes if you are
Yeah.
ready.
Hit like or hit the love
Hit
button, please.
like,
I want to see
love.
the love buttons.
Yes. So people wake up.
All right. So the number one thing when I launch a campaign and put together a campaign, I think ahead and look at that Facebook really does not like misleading ads. So the number one thing you want to focus on is that your ad should be congruent. So non-deceptive ads are the ones that Facebook will want to see on their platform. And if you manage to be congruent, you will create a good user experience. So that's what you're aiming for. And that is step one, number one, that you need to look at. And what you want to make sure is usually when I create an ad, I like to match the headline of the ad with the landing page and the landing page, the headline
Headline.
on the landing page.
Okay.
So they're matching and the same, very same thing that
Do
they
you
read.
think Facebook check both?
Yeah, they do definitely.
Oh,
When you submit an ad, the moment you put the link in the ads manager, it will crawl through the page, the bot, and check what's on the page, and it will check for certain elements and the content as well.
okay.
So that's number one for the bot. But like really to make sure that because one thing Facebook is always checking is like when they click on your ad, how much time do they spend on your landing page? And if they bounce back too quickly, you're gonna get a bad quality score, and you're gonna be like a bad advertiser in a bad advertiser category, and you're gonna get bad quality traffic, right? So in order to get good quality traffic, you need to make sure that the landing page that you create is something very interesting and in line with the ad that the user clicked on, so they will spend more time on the landing page.
Okay, so is there you always check bounce rate in your statistics?
Yeah, with Google Analytics, you should check it. Honestly, like my whole, like most of my Facebook journey, I didn't check it, but I was digging into deeper, you know, how can I make sure that people are staying on my page? So I think Google Analytics is giving you a lot of data. So I've been implementing that.
Any
Those
specific
codes.
percentage that you think is good versus okay versus bad?
I would say 60%, and 60 between 60 and 80% would be an okay rate.
Okay.
As the bounce rate that you can see in the Google Analytics form or
Okay.
in the stats.
So 60% of the people that come to your page bounce left.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
But
okay.
then also check how much time do they spend on the landing page.
Okay.
So ideally, the more the better, right?
Exactly. If they stay 2 seconds, well, you suck, right?
Yeah.
If they're staying a little longer, reading and everything, you know that they are interested in the offer, right?
Yeah, but it also boils down to like who do you target. So if you're targeting very broad in the beginning, which I like to do, then it will be like all kinds of people, and it will take a couple of days for the algo to figure out, you know, who to place the ad in front of. So in the beginning, it's like don't check it in the first couple of days, but like overall after a week of running data, you know, check how much time do they spend on the website and what you can improve. So what I like to improve is the headline to be matching, the image can be matching. So above the fold area, what image they have on the landing page, and then the call to action, it can match also. So there are like ways that you can get creative and make sure that you're congruent with your message, what you're trying to show the user and sell in the meantime.
Okay.
Does it make sense?
Yes. Any questions there, guys? Any questions on that? Someone says she's pretty, and I approve.
Thank you.
So any questions on that? Make step number one, guys, make sure that the headline on your ad matches with the headline on the funnel. Okay. And then even the image can relate it to whatever you're selling, right? The product, right?
Yeah, because imagine you click on an ad, what do you expect out of that ad? The same thing, like what the ad is talking about. So if you're running clickbaity ads, Facebook will penalize you, you know?
Exactly.
Those days are over.
I
Don't
just
focus
watched,
on.
talking about black hat. Maybe a lot of people here don't understand what black hat is, but it was funny. Before we started the call, I see an ad about something, I don't know, a person, and then when I click on it, they show a penis. So it wasn't congruent, right? That's black hat, right?
That's bad. I mean, I wouldn't call it black hat because it's nothing illegal, but like I would call it gray hat.
So it has to match, guys. If it doesn't match, and they have to check on their stats, they have to check quality score, right? What number do you like on the quality score?
Okay, so quality score is actually I think you're referring to relevance score, which they took away. So in reality, quality score is not something that they put out publicly.
Oh, so they're not gonna show you now?
No, Facebook doesn't show quality score, but they show the relevance score next to each ad.
Yeah.
But that should be above 7, ideally
Above
8,
7.
9, 10. Yeah,
Okay.
but I don't really focus on that one. I usually focus on, you know, the engagement rate, and we'll get to it.
Okay. I'm jumpy. I'm excited, you know? I get excited.
All right. So are you guys ready for the second
the second one?
Very
Come on,
important
guys, say yes.
element.
Second, write down second. So she gives the second tip of the day. Let's see. Right, number two. Number two.
Get to. How do you say two in is it Spanish that you
Spanish. Número dos. Número dos.
Número dos. Perfect. Okay, so another very, very important part in my campaigns and in my campaign structure is to use video ads. Facebook loves video ads. Do you usually work with videos? Or
that's all we do, video ads.
Ah, love it. Great. Yeah. How long is your video ad usually?
Rafael, how long is the video ads on Facebook? Ramiro does. 30 seconds?
Mm. Okay, but you do e-com kind of offers, according to
Yes,
my
yes.
understanding, right?
Yeah, so we create a
So,
video ad. I mean, I can show you. Give me a second. I can show you.
sure.
Let me share for a second here.
I'll be the critique.
Yeah, that's fine. Like I said, I love to learn. I'm a constant learner.
Yeah, me too, actually.
Uh,
I love it when people are giving me an opinion or like critiquing my ad or funnel. I
I,
always ask people.
I feel every day I don't know anything. So, for
Yeah,
example,
that's the way to do it. You're very humble. I like it.
okay, let's see now. Let's go. Let's see. I don't want this. Let's do this. Let's see this product that we're selling. Okay.
So in Funnel Genie, you already uploaded the creatives, right? For
Everything. Creative, the funnel with one click, the ad copy here. Let me show you the video.
incredible.
So
Yeah, I'm very fascinated by your system. I was actually.
that's it. So it was what? And that one was 43 seconds.
I love it. It's okay. So there are a couple of things I love about it. Is that it doesn't look like a professionally taken video, like a professionally shot video. It tends to work better on Facebook when you run a video that you have presented. Some videos that are like taken with your phone, literally grabbing your phone and taking a video of the product in use. And you do it really great in there. One thing I would maybe do differently is one thing that they has been working really well for us is a little bit longer video. So not 43 seconds, but like you can go up to even 7 minutes in a video and really dive into. So 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 7 minute long videos tend to get the really suck people in. And in the end, I don't know, do you lead them to a landing page? Do they arrive on a landing page?
Yeah, so let me show you. I have to impress you. I have to impress you. So basically, when they come to our funnel, let's say you want to sell this product as an affiliate, right? So here it tells you how much profit you can make, how much we charge you, whatever. So you can create a funnel, right? So let's do, you could create a funnel for this product. And in less than 5 seconds, you have upsells, downsells, terms of services. And if I go here, publish all, I have all the funnels with sales pages, with upsells, with downsells.
Damn.
So let me show you the sales page. Oh, this will be the sales page for that product. Look at that.
Got it. Got it.
So we take him here to this page.
Yeah, I would say this is a perfect approach. But one thing I would really love to test in your system or setup is a longer video, because usually we drive, either if it's a short video or an image ad, we drive it to an advertorial and then to the sales page. Or from a long video ad, we drive it to the sales page, or like right to the order page, not even like the sales page, or like they're ready to buy, you know?
And what's the theory about a longer video?
It's just that you get, you sell everything already on Facebook, and it's giving you better quality traffic because you engage the person on the platform already, and they're watching the video that gives Facebook the confirmation that you are providing, you know, great user experience. They're on there and like they're watching the video for a long time, for minutes, literally. So you must be doing something really good, right? And then they land on the order page and order right away. But there are many things you can test. Yeah.
Nice, nice, nice. And great. That's a good tip. So longer video to a sales page or a shorter video to another tutorial that basically tells story or recommendation and then click to the sales page.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Do you build audiences from the videos? Because that's the beauty of videos.
Well, that's what we teach people to do, the video views audiences, right? Video views.
Yeah. So when you what countries do you target usually? What is your main focus?
Right now, we have UAE, which is where Dubai is, Saudi Arabia, and we're beta testing India, which is huge.
Huge.
1.3 billion people.
English speaking, huh? Yeah.
English, and then we have funnels created in Arabic.
Wow. Yeah.
We're going to the low hanging fruit, cheaper traffic.
Yeah.
It's not saturated. Because if you go to the United States, it's more competitive, right?
Very, very. Yeah. And the traffic is so expensive. Yeah, with my team, we don't really run much in the US either. We try to do the same thing like you do, like worldwide. Anything but the USA. Yeah.
You see, that's what I tell people. I say, hey, why don't we sell United States? Well, because you're gonna get crushed.
Yeah, it's so expensive. Like even as an advanced marketer, you just don't want to deal with that. I mean, you can, of course, but like it's better to, why not just go for the cheaper traffic and it will just convert fine, it's just the same.
Okay. Okay. So the tip number 2 was video.
Yeah, long video ads.
And build the video view, obviously, audiences, right?
Yeah. Yeah, audiences. So building audiences like the 25 people who watch 25%, 50%, 75%, 95%, and build lookalikes from there. And I like to focus on like larger audiences. So once you have, a good custom audience of like minimum 1,000 to 3,000 people, then you can build lookalike out of that, and I like to go for 7% lookalike or 10% lookalike, and implement those into my targeting.
Okay. Any questions there, guys? Okay, someone asked here: do emojis in the ad copy is a good thing or is a thing of the past?
No, we do emojis all the time, yeah, and in the video too, I recommend.
Okay, so, but Facebook is not cracking down on emoji?
No, not for us, no.
Okay, yeah, so you can do emoji. Awesome. Okay. You wanna go jump to number 3?
Yeah, number 3. Are you guys ready?
Ready for number 3? Write down 3.
Atom. That's in Hungarian. Okay, so I'm wondering, okay, so number 3 is social proof. Very, very important to build social proof. So given that you're running video ads, I'm wondering when do your students like give up, because a video ad needs to have certain amount of views on it in order to start becoming interesting, right? So what I recommend to new affiliates or new marketers is to not give up on a video ad right away, but like try to get as many views as you can before you call it, a non-working video ad. So what I like to do is I like to have like minimum like 10,000, 100,000 ideally views on a video.
Yeah.
Before I declare, okay, this video is not working. And I like to make sure that it's getting a lot of engagement. So social proof is pretty much how many views you have on the video, how much engagement you get on it, like how many shares and how many likes did you get. So I like to get more shares than likes on an ad in order to say that, it's a good ad, it's a great ad. That's what we are aiming for with my team. If it's not getting more shares than likes, then I'm a little upset and I'm like, okay, how can I improve the video to make it better? So that's my number 1 goal. when I create a video ad to have more shares than likes on it.
So you think the video is super important now on an ad? Super important.
I mean, I would say we do run image ads too, but 80% of our ads are video, pretty much, or maybe even 90. Like most of our ads are video ads. We do test everything. So I have the rule of thumb, like test a video ad, test an image ad, and a carousel ad too, and see which one does better. And usually, most of the times, video ad will outperform any other ad types.
And any trick to get people to share your video?
I mean, it has to be very appealing, and that's really up to the product and the targeting. So if you're targeting the right people in the beginning, and if it's a really proven good product, then people will share it. My main focus is usually the older people, because they're more likely to share it, right? And it's usually like they have a higher click-through rate, and they're more likely to buy a product too. They have the money. They're easier to influence with my marketing. So I like to focus on products that old people can use, like anyone above 50 or 45, really, is my targeting.
Like Viagra.
I don't think that's allowed on Facebook.
Oh, they banned it. I didn't know.
I never really tried, to be honest.
That's cool. That's cool. So
yeah, I have more and more to share. So
okay.
So I wanted to ask, do you actually duplicate the ads within the ad set?
Yes.
What I like to do is, I like when I create an ad, I will have a post ID, right?
Yes.
So that post ID needs to be copied, and then you want to duplicate the ad within the same ad set to make sure that you give more chance for the video to, or for the ad to perform better. Because Facebook will show the ad to different audience pools, even if it's within the same ad set. And some people will, react to it better. So you're giving more chances. So I like to duplicate my ad minimum one time within the ad set based on the post ID, to accumulate the engagement and make sure, it gets the same, like the view count will go up if you use the same post ID and have it duplicated. And you will pretty much accumulate all the engagement on one particular post, one ad.
Are you doing regular campaigns with ad sets or CBOs?
I like to start out with regular and then scale with CBO. Yeah.
Okay, that's the last expert we had said the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say that you want to test that product that I show you, the shiny carriage to wash cars. So you will do one campaign with how many ad sets, and how much would you spend on each ad set?
Okay, so I would probably create three campaigns.
Okay.
Given that we have a video ad to test, there are like two things I would focus on in the beginning on a campaign. One is social proof. Like I said, it's very, very important for an ad to have social proof to start working for you and to start making money for you. Okay. Because the more social proof you have on an ad, think about it, the more people will trust it. And the more they trust it, the more likely they're going to buy the product, right? Okay. So that's why we want to focus on having social proof on the ad. And therefore we create a video view campaign, and we create a post engagement campaign to give it a little boost, to help engagement in the beginning. We don't spend too much money on it. We probably spend like 5% of the overall ad budget on post engagement campaign, and 5% of the overall ad budget on the video view campaign, and 90% on a conversion campaign, because we want to generate conversions, right? Yes. So what I would aim for is to have minimum, in the beginning, I would like to see like 25, 30 conversions in a couple of days to come in, like 3, 4, 5 days to come in. It depends on how much is the budget that you have to spend on ads and what is the payout.
So,
On
but on the purchase campaign that you're going to do, how many ad sets do you usually do as you know standard? You do
about
10, 8 ad sets.
eight different and minimum 1 million at the audience sizes.
So 1 million,
Minimum.
8 ad sets, and how much do you spend on each?
Ideally, I mean, it depends really on the CPA goal and like what is the payout on the offer that you have?
So this one, your profit will be, let's say, $30.
Okay. So I would, yeah, that's the thing with you will need a larger budget, I would say, as an expert or like, you know, someone with experience that I would want to work with more budget, but I understand because I come from the same
Let's just say a
situation.
beginner. You're a beginner, but with
Yeah.
this knowledge that you have. Let's say you went
Beginners
bankrupt.
don't have a lot of
Bankrupt.
money. That's the thing, you know?
Yeah.
So that's why it's hard to tell them, hey, spend, you know, $150 per ad set.
Yeah.
And wait for 3 days before you cut it, you know?
No, let's just say that you can only spend $50 per day. $50 per day. That's your budget.
Overall.
Overall.
I would like to, if I had that budget, I would want to work with lower payout offers then, because you want to collect data. I don't know what is the cheapest or lowest payout in your system that they can work.
No, this is you generate leads. This is not purchases, it's leads. So you just have to get a lead. It's a lead because it's cash on delivery. So it's cheaper. Some people are getting $5 leads.
Damn,
$6 leads.
yeah, I was thinking about it last night. I was looking at your funnel and flow, and I was like, damn, those, because I used to run cash on delivery too, and the leads come in so cheap and fast because you don't have to submit a credit card.
Exactly. So but some of these people don't know anything, and they go $15 per lead, you know, but still not bad, but they don't know anything. So the people that actually know more, they can get it to 6, 5, and then they make profit, right? So if you have $50 a day to get leads, how would you structure your purchase?
So if I had $50, I would probably just go with 4 ad sets. Don't go with 8.
Okay.
And divide it up to maybe, let's do 15 per each ad set.
Okay.
So it's not 50. What is it?
10. 10.
Yeah, 10. I guess.
Plus the 5 and 5 on engagement. The post.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
4, 15. That would be a good strategy.
But yeah, what I love about your system is that you don't have to submit a credit card to get the lead. And that's like a very surefire way to make money right off the bat, you know?
Exactly, because what happens now, and this is why I created this system, because I studied news for 6 years. Okay, I know how so difficult for them to get started. And right now, to get a purchase, people are more educated. They're not stupid.
Yeah.
Right. So they do more research before they put a credit card, especially in other countries. In the United States, well, at least you can get a refund or a chargeback.
Yeah, no
countries, so what creates is the cost goes up on getting a purchase, right? So that's what we try to do. How can we make people money just without a credit card? And also, most people don't even have merchants.
Yeah.
PayPal keeps your money, Stripe keeps your money. So we wanted to create something revolutionary for beginners and for advanced people. But
yeah, no chargeback. That's the best.
But we also need people like you who are like the queens of the industry on tactics, right? On tactics to make profit, because at the end, every business about profit. People don't make profit, they get discouraged and whatever. But what I tell my people is, listen, you try for 30 days, you fail, and you quit. You're never gonna make anything work. And what I say, if you don't make cash on delivery work, you're not gonna make anything work online.
That's right.
Nothing.
That's right.
Like period, nothing. So this is why I'm excited to learn from you, so my people can learn from you. So we have some questions here. So it says, so 4 ad sets, and how many ads on each ad set?
Okay, so if you're like, again, limited on budget, then I would just probably test, I don't know, maybe 2 videos and
So you
one
change.
image.
So you change when you duplicate, because we have let me explain. We have basically a blueprint to make it easier for
Mhm.
beginners, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So one campaign, let's say 10, let's say 4 ad sets and 3 ads per ad set, the
Yeah.
same, they look the same. They all share the same post ID.
Yes.
Is that a good strategy or no?
Yeah, that's a good strategy because within each ad set will spend money, right? And
Yeah.
if you put the same ad into each ad set based on the post ID, then the engagement will accumulate, and with time you will get cheaper quality traffic, you know, and that's only going to help you to generate more sales.
Okay,
So
but in you, because your experience, when you duplicate, you change videos, right? You do change videos, change thumbnails to test, to split test, right? You, because you're an expert, right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So you do a little more advanced, but for to keep it simple is they can duplicate 3 times and that's okay.
Yeah, I don't want a newbie or like someone starting out with a limited budget to test too many things at the same time.
Exactly.
So just focus on like 2, 3 things at a time, like 2 ads maybe, or 3 if you have more budget, and just like start from there. And if it doesn't work, then change up the ad or change up the targeting or change up the product, you know, try a different product.
Exactly.
Don't get too emotional. That's what happens to a lot of us. That, and I remember being emotional about money too. Like, you know,
Yeah.
it's a little money that you have to spend on traffic and to test, and it doesn't work out. Like, oh my God, what do I do? Test a different product. Go.
The mentality, and me too, because I started with no credit cards on myself, you know, bankruptcy. I was getting checks from the government, $400 a week. You know, I come from nothing too. You know, people need to understand.
Yeah.
If you don't have money, you have to create a gig that will give you at least $1,000 for your education. You know, and that $1,000 you take it to learn, right? To learn, and then you will make money.
Yeah.
And then you can't be attached to that $1,000. You
No,
know,
no.
the
Yeah.
$1,000 is to learn, and when you learn, you will make money. Yeah.
Exactly.
The problem is most people join opportunities in the internet for the wrong reasons. I have to pay my car next month. I'm gonna
Yeah.
join Funnel Genie or the queen of Facebook. They're gonna fail, right? Because the expectations are not set correctly.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And all the emotions are there. When you're emotionally driven, you know, or like influenced, you're influenced. So you need to make data driven decisions, not based on what you feel like or what your emotions are telling you. So that's really hard, and it's a skill that you need to develop and learn with time. But
Exactly.
always make the decision based on the data, not based on your you know, emotion or opinion.
What's the most money that you have spent in one day on Facebook?
Oh, 5 figures.
Like more than $10,000 a day.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow. So you lost fear. You don't have fear.
Well, I mean, when you have a campaign, you know, making money, it's not that hard to
Exactly, because you're making money. You know your
Yeah.
numbers. Okay, so Juan says, Paula says, okay, I'm taking notes. I want a summary. Okay, Paula, we're gonna do that. Juan Walker said, what is your strategy for scaling once you have a winning product, ads, and audience besides the look-alike for video views you already discussed? What's a good scaling strategy when you have a winning product, everything is working good? Is there like a strategy for scaling? That's Juan is advanced affiliate marketer. He's made millions too.
Yeah, I like to scale in a CBO campaign. So the winning ad sets, you know, that I have tested in, let's say if you're like really an advanced marketer, you probably have tested 8 different audiences, and you have found a couple that are working out really well. So you duplicate those ad sets that are making good money for you, good profit, and put it into a CBO campaign. Ideally 5 ad sets within one CBO campaign, and go from there and scale it from there. So
Just keep scaling, improving budgets,
yeah.
testing different budgets or whatever.
Yeah.
Awesome. Can we talk about viral videos? Well, I mean, basically the video, if the video is good, will go viral, right? If the
Like,
video
I
is
mean,
good.
yeah, if that's the point, like you want to have more shares on the video than likes. So technically you call it viral, but I would call a video viral when they share it, you know, organically. You kind of give it a little boost because you pay for it to get those engagement on it. But yeah, pretty much what I aim for is not to be viral, but like to very engaging, because that
Yeah.
way I can scale easier.
So there's a guy in our program that stopped the ads until he get his payout, because obviously cash on delivery you have to wait for the payout, and he's making $1,300 in orders a day without ads because he went
Damn.
viral.
Damn, I love
Yeah.
that. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Because they
Yeah.
share it. If it's a good video, good product, they share it, and that's
Yeah.
that's usually what happens.
Good
Uh,
for him. That's awesome.
yeah, that was funny. What is the maximum number of interest in one ad set for targeting? Do you stack
Yeah,
sometimes?
I stack them, but I don't have a maximum number. I have an audience minimum 1 million. So
Okay.
I want to reach minimum 1 million people within one ad set,
Maximum.
ideally more, but
Is there a maximum or no?
no, no. The
It
more
can
the
be
better.
it can be 50 million.
Yeah, it can, the more the better, but like in the beginning it's good to have like really targeted people to help the algo a little bit, you know, figure out what you're trying to get out of the ad or who you're trying to target with the ad and
Exactly.
build up history data.
Okay, Juan says on, I don't know if this is a topic for this week or not, but anything that you recommend to avoid account bans?
We're gonna talk about it. Yes.
They have to wait. They have to
Yes.
wait. It's like going on the first date, right?
Yeah.
You have to wait, baby. You have to
You
take
can't
me
have it
wine,
all.
take me to Disney, and then we'll talk for the kiss.
Right, right.
You have to wait, Juan. You have to come back tomorrow. Tomorrow, right?
I think so, yeah.
Tomorrow might be, unless we tell you different. Tomorrow, same time.
Yeah, same time.
Christina is gonna come with what's the topic tomorrow for the people that.
I
Uh,
sent you the list. Do you have the list?
yes, I have, but I want it to come from you.
Mm, let me wait, hold on. My head is all over and it's still just like what, 9 a.m. here. You know, I'm the typical affiliate who's like staying up until
Yeah.
like 4 a.m. and then wakes up at like 11. So 9 a.m. is pretty early, but I figured it's better for the audience to go live earlier.
I can find it. I can find it. I was teasing you.
Okay, so 3 ways to outsmart your competition on Facebook.
Oh, the competition, guys.
Mm-hmm.
How to kill your competitors.
Woohoo!
I need to learn that, because at some point someone will try to copy me, and
Yeah, right?
outsmart them.
Yeah.
So, any other questions, guys, before we wrap up? I know we took almost an hour of your time. Any other questions? Give us a heart and a like and a comment if you guys like Christina. If you got value, if she was single, you will ask her on a date. Let's see.
Thank you, guys.
we're getting lots of hearts, lots of comments. This is gonna
Awesome.
go viral. Teaching about viral. This video is gonna go viral in the group.
Let's do that, hopefully.
Paula says, I listened to her before. She's the real deal, baby.
Aw, thank you.
How many women here? This is to be inspired, because a lot of the women in our program, because it dominated by male, right?
Yeah,
But
very
women,
much.
are quiet. How many are inspired that Christina is a badass online? People respect her. Even affiliates like me, even bigger than me, respect Christina very much. How many of you are inspired and say yes if you're gonna be committed to become like Christina one day?
Aww.
You know, and for the males in this group, stop being like Grant Cardone says, a little bitch. And what are you going to do to become a baller?
Yeah.
And Christina, 27 years old, tells you it's all about basically taking this as a profession. This is a profession. You need to go to events. You need to meet people. You have to invest in yourself. You have to always expand. And this is the reason why I'm bringing people like you, better than me, in your craft. So they understand that it's all about keep learning and improving, you know. And I don't believe that the information has to be just coming from me. It has to be, there are other people that are better than me,
Yeah.
you know. So they need to understand that this is a, do you feel that you already know everything?
No, I know nothing.
It changes every month, right?
Yeah, you have to, like, it's constantly changing, and you have to stay up to date with, and like stay on top of the game. And how you do that? You network and you implement. That's the way.
Exactly. And be in masterminds where always learning, always talking, always discussing. I bet if you're running a campaign and for any reason guys disapprove and you don't know why, you have someone that you can ask, right? Always.
A couple of people for sure.
Exactly. And this is what people need to understand. But if I say it, they don't believe me. So I brought you.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity. I really appreciate it.
The last thing someone said, do you recommend one book that you recommend for these people to read this weekend?
One thing I have on my table right now,
The Millionaire Next Door Guy.
it's very interesting because the affiliate mindset is that when you make a lot of money right away, you want to blow it all. And it happened to me too. You know, once I started making good money, I was like traveling everywhere and like spending money on stupid bags and like shoes. But like the truth is, if you really want to be wealthy, you need to treat money in a different way, not just like spending.
Exactly.
But like actually saving and investing and being
invest.
mindful about money. But
Exactly.
that's another video's topic.
There's another compliment from Paula, says, have her join PLG as the coach of everyone. Let's see what Christina can offer for us. You got value from her. Thank you so much. Make sure you follow her, guys. Follow her. Maybe write a post with something in the group so people can follow you.
I will do.
You
Thank
always
you.
do value videos that I love. I love your videos, by the way.
Thank you.
Awesome. Okay, so thank you so much for giving us your time today, and
My pleasure.
hopefully tomorrow you're not sick and you can impress us again like today.
Let's do it. All right.
Have a great day.
Have a great day too. Bye-bye.